Hi, I'm Ron Cully, Principal Product Manager with AWS. If you're moving your AD-dependent workloads to the AWS cloud, they'll need access to AD domain controllers, also called DCs. And if you want to use AWS solutions like Amazon Workspaces with your AD credentials, you'll need a way to connect those solutions to your AD infrastructure. AWS Directory Service for Microsoft Active Directory, also known as AWS Managed Microsoft AD, can help. This AWS Managed Service provides domain controllers that run on actual Microsoft Windows Server. By default, you get 2 DCs for high availability. Each runs in a separate availability zone and are reachable by applications running in your VPC. You can add DCs to increase availability even more, or to increase transaction rates. The directory you create is yours exclusively. No other customer has access to your DCs. The service is compliance audited, so it's eligible to support your FedRAMP, PCI, HIPAA, or SOC audited application. Amazon provides the operational management, including deployment, monitoring, patching, instance rotation, snapshot, and restore. You administer users and configure features including password policies, scale-out, and AD trusts. The Standard Edition offers 1 GB of customer usable storage for objects and scripts. Enterprise Edition offers 17 GB. Creating your directory is a snap. Sign into the AWS Management Console, go to the Security, Identity, and Compliance section, and select Directory Service. Choose Setup Directory, and select AWS Managed Microsoft AD. Select the edition you want to use. Enter the fully qualified domain name for your AWS Managed Microsoft AD Forest. Next, enter a password for your admin account. Select the Amazon VPC in which you want the directory installed. Confirm the details of your configuration and choose Create Directory. It takes about 45 minutes for the directory to come up. Within your directory, AWS creates an organizational unit and delegates your admin account permissions to control that OU. You can add users, groups, computers, policies, and other OUs. You can also make schema modifications. AWS retains the domain administrator account for its exclusive use to perform operational management. Let's look at some of the use cases for the directory. First, you can join EC2 instances to your AWS Managed Microsoft AD domain and use group policy objects to manage your instances. Then you can run AD-dependent applications such as SharePoint or .NET applications on the instances. You can also use the directory from compatible AWS managed applications and services. For example, you can join Amazon Relational Database Service for Microsoft SQL Server to the directory to support Windows Integrated Authentication. You can join Amazon Workspaces for virtual desktop infrastructure in the AWS cloud. Amazon QuickSight can use the directory to share business intelligence dashboards with other people in the directory. For a complete list of compatible Amazon applications, check out the Directory Services website. With standard tools like Active Directory users and computers, many customers create users in AWS Managed Microsoft AD as their standalone directory in the AWS cloud. These users can then access AD-dependent workloads that are running on EC2 instances and compatible AWS applications and services. With users in AWS Managed Microsoft AD, you have the option to use Azure AD Connect with pass-through authentication to Azure AD. This enables your Office 365 users to authenticate with their AWS Managed Microsoft AD credentials. Advanced organizations can even use Active Directory Federation Service for web applications. Alternatively, you can use AWS Single Sign-On to enable your users to sign in to the AWS Management Console and a variety of web applications such as Office 365, G Suite, Box, and Salesforce. But maybe you have an existing AD deployment in your data center or on EC2 in a VPC. With AWS Managed Microsoft AD, you can extend that infrastructure with AD Trust and reduce the footprint of AD infrastructure you manage. Without synchronizing identities, your users can access Amazon applications and get the familiar Windows single sign-on experience with applications in the AWS cloud. They can even sign in to web applications through AWS SSO with their existing AD credentials. Thanks for joining us to learn how to create an AWS-managed Microsoft AD directory and about some of the important use cases. For more information, visit our website and be sure to watch the video How to Administer Your AWS Microsoft Managed AD.